boys and girls, all of our spectators here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, and all of our viewers tuned in on the live stream on Polo Line TV. We're back here on field number 3 for some more action from the IFZA Gold Cup 2021, and the second of our 2 matches here. As we look at the temperature, 27 degrees, 10% chance of rain. I don't know why he puts that on there. It never rains here. Absolute nonsense. As we go down into the Zedan camp, looking pretty relaxed down there, Zedan. Looks like he is composed and ready for action. Tammy Willington's been out there practicing his penalties, getting some help from a couple of boys, and they're making their way off the field now. Before we get this one underway and we introduce you to the 2 sets of runners and riders, we're going to go back and look at the best 4 goals from our previous game, the first contest this afternoon between Abu Dhabi and the Dubai Wolves. Faris with some superb work there. What a game he had, getting away from Tommy Beresford. This was a great goal by Habtoor on the lovely Bay pony. Kian Hall punching that one forward. That was the goal that tied the game and put the Wolves back at 8-8. And this is the winning goal, the 5B penalty. Smashed down towards Capella. He came through on the grey and managed to find his mark there under the ponies, those defending players. As we see Manu Plaza there, the number 2 for Zedan, mounting his pony. Heading out onto the field there, Del Carril is there. And there is Jero Del Carril playing in the 3 shirt. So both of these teams are going to be desperate for a win today, I can tell you that. And the reason is they both got turned over in their first matches. UAE lost to Abu Dhabi 12-8 on Wednesday. And Zedan lost to the Dubai Wolves 12-7. So this is going to be like the Merseyside derby here. Both teams are going to be going hammer and tongs at each other, and they'll be keen to get their first win on the scoreboard. Zedan on his pony. Off his pony. I'm quite sure what the problem is there. Maybe he was just checking the stirrups. Rodrigo Ducos is down there. Team manager and coach Rodolfo Ducos. Classy player. Left-handed, you know, got to 6 goals. Great rider. Very easy on the eye. Shaker Mehta there, just coming out. Pony's a little bit reluctant behind the goal line. This time, Zedan good to go. Feel free to contact us on Instagram, Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int, and Twitter at Polo Line. The finals of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021, of course, is on the 5th of March. For those of you who are in the UAE, in the region, and fancy coming down and supporting the event and watching it live, you can get tickets at Platinum List. 800 tickets and Virgin tickets still available. And come and join us for the fabulous polo lunch here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort Hotel, which starts at 325 dirhams per person. Luquim Monteverde just 15 years of age. Out there stick and balling and loosening himself and that lovely bay pony up. Superb images from our drone across this field number 3 here at the Al Hab Tour Resort. As we go to our runners and riders for this one, Her Highness Sheikha Maitha bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is at 1. At 2, Lucas Luquin Monteverde of a 3-goal handicap, just 15 years of age. And at 3, the 2 of the 7-goal players, Tomas Panelo, and in the number 4 shirt playing at back, Guillermo Temi Willington. And so too their opponents this afternoon, Zedan Polo. Emir Zedan is at 1. Manuel Plaza is at 2. Jerónimo del Carril in the 3 shirt. And at 4 is the youngster Simón Prado of a 5-goal handicap. Looks like we're pretty much ready to go here. We've got, well, Zedan are ready. They're out there in the center of the field. Peter Wright just cantering back there on that grey pony. Sheikha Maitha is ready. Temi Willington just having a chat and exchanging pleasantries with the Zedan team. Our umpires for this one will be Danny Boudou and Peter Wright there on the ponies. And in the chair next to me here, the third man is Rafael Silva. So just waiting for Tomas Panelo, who's arriving a little bit late. And he's saying hello to everybody. And we will be good to go. This is our second game here, the 4 p.m. clash in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. And it's UAE versus Zedan, both of whom looking for their first victory here. And this is going to be fast and furious. Looks like Pedro Wright is ready to go. He's on the far side on the grey pony. They're going to change sides. It's going to be UAE in the white shirts heading down to the scoreboard end. Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are good to go. Possession up for grabs. Sheikha Maitha's there with Manuel Plaza. Pass goes out towards, well, flying through here. Look at this. It's the number 4, Simón Prado, trying to latch onto that pass there from Del Carril. Well positioned here is Panelo. Panelo's tail backhander didn't quite get the angle on it, and it's half charged down here by Simón Prado. Flying through there was Monteverde trying to steal the ball away on the near side of his pony, but it's going to be Del Carril trying to work this ball into a position where he can offload towards goal. And he's absolutely lashed it straight at Tomas Panelo, and the refs don't like it. As we look at the replay, they're just waiting for the space to open up there, and the whites look like they're okay to be there. And as a result, the player has been penalised for blasting that one into the traffic, and it's going to be a spot hit here to UAE. Temi Willington with a restart here. Measured pass out towards Panelo. Monteverde wanted it first time, but his teammate was under pressure from Del Carril. On the loop here is Temi Willington. He's going to drop in behind here and pick up proceedings for UAE. Good ride-off coming in there from Panelo will provide Temi Willington with a bit of time and space, and he tried to get the one back to his teammate, but, well, he left him an awful lot to do, didn't he? The pass wasn't quite long enough, and possession will go back to Zedan here. Turning the corner nicely is Manu Plaza. Plaza out towards Del Carril on the far side. Panelo comes in, gets the ride-off. Switches to the near side, but he's overcut that one, and Del Carril surely will come in and pick it up. In fact, he's left it here to his teammate. Simon Prado picks it up. He had a better angle down towards goal, and he tries to put the pony past Panelo, but there's a loud blast as the two players come together, and the referees with a decision to make here with 5.5 minutes left on the clock in the first. It's gone in favour of UAE, and it's going to be Temi Willington, just about 60 yards away from his goal on the far side of the field. Didn't quite get the contact on that one that he wanted, and Panelo's going to have to come and do something about that. Picked up by Monteverde. Monteverde, his first action here in this contest, is flying down the field on this little bay pony. Look at the stick work here from this 15-year-old. Superb stuff. He's up over the 60. Can he get the pony back and play this on the offside? He can. He's worked it down into space, but Del Carril comes flying back, but Panelo is well positioned. Panelo. Tomas Panelo trying to work it back towards goal. Simon Prado. Prado comes in with a backhander. Monteverde will pick it up. Oh, good steal there from Del Carril, who came absolutely flying through and sensed that the youngster was a little bit lapsadaisical on the ball, and he's punched it forward towards his front runner. And Mirzik comes through. Oh, look at that. That was at least 2 feet off the ground, and he's absolutely smashed it through. But the horsepower from Willington is superb. Back in defence, didn't quite get the shot that he wanted. Del Carril will drop in on this here. Shaker Mathers there appealing for the foul, and Del Carril decides to sweep it out to the left-hand side. Waiting for the space to open up here. Jero shoots. Oh, that looks really good. What a superb reflex, wristy swing. He saw the space opened up, and he just, well, he just looped it straight between the posts. Lovely bit of skill there from Del Carril. And he gets the first score of the game. Zedan are 1-0 to the good. Good ride-off coming in there from Panelo. A real tussle at the back of the throw-in. People appealing for the foul there, but the 2-2s will turn, and it's, well, Monteverde nicking the ball away there from Manu Plaza, and then finding his teammate, and Willington punching it forward down towards Tomas Panelo. Panelo now in control of the play here for UAE. Sweeps it back towards goal, but there's a defending player. That was Manu Plaza coming back in defence. But he has knocked the ball out over his own back line, and it's going to be a corner and an opportunity here for UAE to tie the game. Nice shots coming in from the UAE camp as young Luki. Oh, watch out for that. That mare's kicking out. I'm sure he probably knows that. And he's on board safely. That's good to see. That mare just a little bit excited. And he's back on board. Some good skills from the youngster early doors in this match. But it's going to be his teammate, Temi Willington, who's going to have first opportunity here to open the scoring. Oh, it looks wide. It is wide. It's wide to the right. And Zedan will retain that 1-goal lead and get possession of the ball here from their own back line. Knock in to the blue shirts of Zedan. Well, there could well be a blocking foul here. Let's see what they decide. It's a technical one. The refs have got to look at this. Monteverde was trying to get to the ball carrier, and Amir Zedan came in and blocked the young Argentine and prevented him from getting in and putting pressure on the person who was knocking in. And Lucas Monteverde looking on there, he'll be pleased with that. Good read there from his son, and an opportunity here once again from 60 yards for Temi Willington. Oh, that's hit Daniel Boudou. That's hit him hard. Let's hope it wasn't on the elbow and it was on a fleshy bit, but it's flashed it straight at the referee. Well, it was a strange penalty, wasn't it? He came in on the wrong leg, on the left leg. I don't know if that chestnut has a problem, but we need the ambulance down there, please. Ambulance, if you can hear me, the referee is in need of some help. Well, the goal was good, was it? The goal was good. I didn't realize it had gone in. I was looking at the contact there with the referee, and it has gone through the goal. It is 1-1, and Danny Boudou is going to be sore, but he's good to continue. Back to the centre, all the ones on the scoreboard here with 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the first. Zedan in possession of the ball. Prado goes up. Plaza launches that one up to the front, but well positioned here is Monteverde. Oh, that's a lovely backhander. What a superb backhander there from a bouncing ball from Luquín Monteverde. Panella will have a second go at it here, but he hasn't quite got enough distance on it, I don't think, for Willington to come in and challenge. Comes in and hooks, though, and oh, that's a lovely steal from Temi Willington. Absolutely wonderful, and he's done a number there on Plaza. Sweeps it under his pony's neck. Shaker Mather's up there at the front door. She wants the pass. The pass comes through. Monteverde's going to drop in front. Oh, what a superb bit of skill there from Monteverde. Well, it all started with a great tail backhander from Luquín Monteverde, and the ball was hopping around. It was a very, very nervy backhander. He made it look so easy. And Willington returned the favour and put the ball back in front of the young Argentine. And, well, he looks in confident mood, doesn't he? UAE into the lead, 2-1. Possession up for grabs. Del Carril. Pony just popping around on him, but he got the next shot away. Good work from him. Monteverde chops it out on the near side, but he's a little bit short there. Willington's there for a piece of the action. He thought he might get the foul there on Manu Plaza, but play will continue here, and Del Carril is going through the traffic. In fact, this is, yeah, he's shot towards goal, and that looks pretty good to me. Is it got to be close? Oh, wonderful stuff from range. From Jero Del Carril, he's got the score. And he's tied the game here with a minute to go in the first. It's 2-2. Well, that's two good goals from him. He got one at the top end, which was also a lot of traffic in front of him. And he shot from range with that very quick reflex, wristy swing at the top end. And he looks like he's on song here, Del Carril. Willington on the near side of his pony there, trying to get this one back into attack. And look at this, Monteverde with about 17 hectares to stick and ball into. He's absolutely on his own. They've all been taken out of the play, and Monteverde will steady the pony, set himself. He's inside the 30. He launches it, and he launches it straight through the posts. And wow, what a counter-attack from young Luquín Monteverde. And UAE back in the lead here, right in the dying embers of the first chukka. It is 3-2. And indeed, that's going to be the end of our action here in the first. The Hooters gone, no time for the restart. And they will come in, and UAE have the advantage at the end of the first. Welcome back, everybody, on the live stream. We're back here to the Al Hab Tour Polo Resort and Club, and we are down in the UAE camp where we see Lucas Monteverde sending his team out for the start of this second chukka. They're a goal to the good. Some instructions coming in there. It looks like Benjamin Panelo. And, of course, Lucas Monteverde. Not a bad guy to have in your camp. Multiple winner of the Argentine Open, of course. And nowadays, manager and coach of the UAE team, where his son, young Lukin, just 15 years of age, has put them into the lead here at the end of the first. UAE 3-2. Emir Zedan coming back onto the field. Great shots from our drone. It's hovering around the players, just above the players there on the tee on the far side of the field. Looks like we're set and ready for the start of the second. Pops out there, and Manuel Plaza will have to go back and try and get a backhander in, and does just that. Panelo, half charged down there by Del Carril. And Del Carril quick onto the line of the ball, and he's got the whistle. It's going to be a spot hit to the blue shirts of Zedan. Players called on the far side of the field. Prado, couple of taps, and then a complete miss-hit. He's given it straight back to Monteverde. And, well, Simon Prado came flying down the line trying to make amends for that miss-hit. And the whistle's gone there as young Luquín Monteverde tried to turn right with the ball, and the refs didn't like it. As we go down to the Abu Dhabi camp, all looking quite relaxed there, just reading the messages flooding in from their fans. You played so well. You are amazing. They did play well, and a good win for Abu Dhabi, holding on that late comeback from the Dubai Wolves. It got nervy for a moment for Abu Dhabi, but they got that winning goal. and ended up winning 9 goals to 8. What a great game of polo that was. Here comes Del Carril, 60 yards out. Hits it hard, but he's turned it over and he's pulled it out to the left and it's wide. Temi Willington with the restart. Panelo goes out to the right-hand side, and it's going to be he that receives this pass. Coming across here is Simon Prado. Sheikha Maitha is in acres of space. If they can get the ball forward, she's steadying her pony and trying to drop her. Oh, what a lovely pick-up here from Her Highness Sheikha Maitha. She's up to the 60. The approach shot looks pretty good as well. Surely not. She's going the whole way. What a shot that is. A superb goal by Sheikha Maitha, and her horse was absolutely flat out, but she did everything right. And the pass from Panelo gave her the chance, but there was an awful lot of work to do. 2 taps and then boom. 4-2. Possession up for grabs. Prado plays a little tail backhander trying to tee up Del Carril, but it'll be Temi Willington who thumps it under his pony's neck looking for young Monteverde. Monteverde coming in with a really well-timed ride-off. That was, wow, what a great ride-off it was. But Manu Plaza still in possession of the ball. Good work here from Manu. Up over the halfway line and into enemy territory comes Plaza. And, well, Monteverde came in. There's a whistle as Manu Plaza accentuates the full swing, and the umpires are going to march this one up by the looks of things, and it's gone in favour of Zedan. 60-yard hit, penalty for, and an opportunity for Del Carril, who looks like he's hitting the ball superbly well today. He's going to be teeing it up here on the chestnut and looking for a nice lofted shot over the top of those defending players. Still just less than 5 minutes remaining here in the second. He's gone so high, it's absolutely skied it, but I think it's left. Whoa, it's gone onto the roof of that house, over the top of the netting, but it's wide to the left. Players called. Temi Willington with a restart here for UAE. Measured pass out to Panelo. Tomas puts the brakes on and tries to fizz that one through. Didn't quite get through the traffic there as Monteverde was flying through with Del Carril, but they'll get a second go at it here. And Monteverde, well, he tried to straighten up on the line as Del Carril came in and flicked it on the near side, but the refs weren't having it, and the next shot comes in there from Simon Prado, and it's a really good opportunity. Well, just as I say that, the whistle has gone, a belated whistle. Peter Wright is off his pony. Okay, so did he drop his whistle? Well, there's a bit of amusement out there. Not quite sure what happened there. The ball's been dropped down. It's going to be... yeah. Were they trying to play advantage, or did Pete have a problem with his whistle? Not sure, because it was a long time after that incident. Zedan were 80 yards down the field, but anyway, it's going to be a spot hit to the whites. Pete might have dropped his whistle there. I'm not quite sure what happened. He ended up getting off his pony. But it's when it's all said and done, it's a hit here to UAE. Willington didn't get hold of it at all, but he may have found his man. Has he? Panelo back towards Lukin. Lukin shoots. Oh, and he's pulled it out to the left, and it's wide. We go down to the UAE camp, the Abu Dhabi camp, should I say. Faris, what a game he had. Faris Shavuni, game of his life. Superb goals and wonderful work in defence. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they're flying down the far side of the field. Temi Willington waits there for Simon Prado. Switches to the near side and cuts that near side. Oh, that's a nice little deflection there for Panelo. Monteverde will try and block the man and allow Panelo some time, and he's tried to return this one out towards Temi Willington. Manu Plaza coming back in defence here for Zedan. Sweeps it forward, and then we tried to play a backhander. Didn't quite get the shot that he wanted. And as Monteverde came flying through on Jero de Carril, there's a whistle on the play. You look at the replay here. It looks like he's just come through the back of him. And it's going to be a spot hit to the Blues. Prado's changed ponies. The number 4, he's back in action. Del Carril with the responsibility here from the spot. Launches it long, but it's left. It's going down into the corner. They've got an awful lot of work to do from there. Willington flying back. Look at the 2 number 4s. An absolute horse race there between those 2. And in the end, it'll be Panelo with a controlled tail backhander out towards the boards, towards Monteverde. They're screaming for the return pass, but he didn't quite get enough on it. Shaker Mathers there for a piece of the action. And as Manu Plaza turned right, there was a loud blast from Danny Boudou. And the whistle has gone. Well, nicely read there by Shaker Matha. She's earned her team a penalty here from the centre of the field. It's going to be a 5B in favour of the Whites. Players called. Guillermo Willington circles round. Panelo goes out left. Monteverde breaks and goes hard left, but he's got Simon Prado with him. Oh, and Manu Plaza has completely lost the flight of the ball, but he's just about got there in time, and so did Del Carril. Now, it's quite important as to whether they thought Del Carril was on the line, because he was going forward. Plaza was all over the place, eventually picked up the flight of the ball. But it obviously makes a difference with whether they're going to award this penalty, and the umpire's here with the decision to make. It's a 60. And you can see there, Jero de Carril just having a chat with Peter Wright, saying I was flying through on my own, but it's going to be a penalty 4 and a chance here for Zedan from 60 yards. Del Carril goes high, looks good to me. Oh, he's missed it right. Must have been close. They've called it wide, and the chance has gone. So Zedan just failing to take their opportunities at the moment, and the score remains 4-2. Willington with a nice controlled, open, cut shot pass out towards Tomas Panelo. Panelo gets plenty on that and thumps it up over the halfway line. Here comes Monteverde. Pushed out of the way there by Del Carril, who flicks it back infield. Shaker Mathers there, but she's going to have to let these 2 scrap it out. Monteverde gets between the 2 Zedan players. Good work here from the young... Oh, that's super stuff. from young Monteverde. Fakes the backhander, takes the hook, spins round the corner, but the ball's been kicked by the pony here, and there's a chance. Oh, and he's done them both once again. Look at this from the 15-year-old. Sweeps it under his pony's neck. Surely not. Monteverde down towards goal. Has he got it? That looks pretty good to me. It's going all the way, is it? Oh, wonderful goal from Luquin Monteverde. Well, he skinned them twice. They'll be furious about that. He's done them twice. And not only that, to rub salt into the wounds, he's gone and finished it off, and it's 5-2 to the whites of UAE. Possession up for grabs. Manu Plaza under pressure there from Temi Willington. Here comes Tomas Panelo. Whoa, look at that for a little spin round the corner and a little leap from the pony, but he's still in possession of the ball, and he's absolutely clubbed it forward towards Sheikha Matha. Here comes Matha once again. Her approach shot looks good. She switches to the near side. She's still carrying the ball. That's going to go all the way. She's got a little bit of backup, and Monteverde gets the score, and the whites are on fire at the moment here. It's raining goals. They're all white, and UAE commanding lead here at the end of the second. It's 6-2. We're back in play. Temi Willington controlling things here in the throw-in and then punching it forward towards Panelo. Abri is the call. Backhander comes in. Del Carril on the grey pony has been... he's had the ball stolen away here by Monteverde, and he's done a really good job there. He's got the ball to his captain here, Temi Willington. Willington now in possession for UAE, waiting for the space to open up so he can get this attack forward. But he's unfortunately been blocked there with his pass through, and Del Carril will turn it around the corner here on this fast grey. Can he get away from Panelo? No, he can't. Panelo comes in with a good hook. The backup comes in the form of Simon Prado. Temi Willington's there. His tail backhander will be met here by Zedan. They're all over the top of it. Sheikha Matha was appealing for the foul, and well, she may have had a case, but the whistle remains silent, and that is the end of the second chukka. And what a great chukka it was for the whites. It's 6-2 in favour of UAE. Well, welcome back, folks. Start of this third chukka as we go to images of Sheikha Mehta. She loves patting her ponies, and she likes this one. And what a chukka she just had there in the second. Having said that, pony a little bit reluctant to go onto the field, but she's got it going in the right direction now. And she'll be very pleased with this first two chukkas from her team. 6 goals to 2 they find themselves. Wonderful stuff from the whites of UAE. We've got some love coming in from some of our Polo Line TV viewers. Henry Fisher and Tariq Hashim Chowdhury are watching with you. And Tariq says, good luck to both teams. Umar Shehul Garba says, perfect game. And Tariq Chowdhury says, great goal, young boy, great goal. Sergio Braco, good luck UAE. And more praise coming in for young Luquin Monteverde. Wow, nice goal, incredible stuff for Luquin Monteverde. Feel free to message in if you're watching on the live stream. Instagram is Polo Line OK, Facebook Polo Line Int, and Twitter is at Polo Line. Be great to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching the action from. We will try and get you a shout out as and when we can. For those of you in the area and want to join us for the most anticipated polo tournament in the region, the final of which is on the 5th of March. You can buy tickets at Platinum List, 800 tickets and Virgin tickets, and join us here for finals day of not only this IFZA Gold Cup, but also the Bentley Cup final as well. And you can join us for the famous, fabulous polo lunch at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort Hotel, starting at 325 dirhams per person, and bookings and more information is available at FNB reservations at habtoorpoloresort.com. Looks like we may have a slight delay in play here, ladies and gentlemen, because the news is that the super sub himself is getting ready, Raja Abul Jiban. Now, we saw Raja the other day, and he came on. First touch, he absolutely smashed the ball from about 90 yards out, straight through the middle of the goal of his life. Can he do the same today? Hopefully, he had a lighter lunch than he did the other day. He was slightly caught off guard last time. This time, I think he's prepared, he's ready for it, and he's good for action. So, slight delay in play gives me an opportunity to thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor is IFZA, International Free Zone Authority, who provide local and international businesses the ideal platforms, infrastructure, and location that epitomize the benefits of the UAE's strategic geographic position, world-class infrastructure, and business and tax-friendly environment. IFZA are the people to speak to if you're thinking of relocating, setting up a company here in the UAE, and we thank them and Martin Pedersen for their continued support, not only of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021, but in fact the entire polo season here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Bentley Emirates are our main sponsor. They're the largest Bentley dealer in the world and are part of the Prestige Cars division of the Al Habtoor Motors. Bentley Emirates is driven by professionalism, quality, high standards, and continues to serve with utmost confidence. Still waiting for my Bentley to be delivered. I've got a convertible coming. I'm hoping it's going to be here by the weekend. They've been very kind to me, and I accept that gift with open arms. Thank you very much to Bentley Emirates, our main sponsor. The US Polo Association is proud to be the official apparel partner of the Dubai Gold Cup. The brand not only designs custom performance jerseys worn by some of the teams competing in the tournament, but also sells its product in Dubai and 180 countries around the world. Other sponsors include Diamond Lease and Hilden Water, and we are very, very grateful to all of our sponsors here for the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. Raja is ready. Ms. Zedan has stepped aside, and Raja Abuljiban, the super sub, is back in action here after that devastating impact he had in their last game, scoring a goal with his very first touch. What can Raja come up with today? He's got a bit of work to do. They're trailing by 4. It's 6 goals to 2 here to UAE, and it's the start of the third. Peter Wright gets us underway, goes through the pack and falls nicely here for Panelo. Gets it out towards Willington, but in the end has to come in and mop it up himself. He's gone past Del Carril. Still Panelo. Monteverde comes across and tries to provide his teammate a little bit of space. Switching to the near side there is young Lukin. Takes a crunching ride off there from Del Carril. And the players will eventually cancel each other out. Manu Plaza. Plaza coming in, and his backhander. Well, Tammy Willington was there for a piece of the action. Let's have another look at the replay. But it looks fairly obvious, this one, to me. Backhander comes in. Willington was there for a piece of the action, but it's going to be a spot hit to Zedan. Simon Prado chops one out to the right-hand side, looking for Del Carril. Good work here from Gero. Punches it forward. Look at that. They've got a runner. This looks good from Zedan. Superb touch infield from Manu Plaza. Oh, what a goal from Manu Plaza. Absolutely flying down the far side of the field, and wonderful approach shot. And he's got the job done, and Zedan back on the scoreboard here. They've cut the gap. It's 6 goals to 3. Peter Wright not happy, too much contact and hustle bustle in the throw-in. This time we're underway. Temi Willington, open backhander, trying to release Panelo. Panelo going hard there with Del Carril, and Panelo with a shooting opportunity. Monteverde's there for backup. He loops it up towards goal, but he's wide right, and he's off target, and the chance has gone. Under his pony's neck from the back line there. Picked up by Del Carril. Bring it is the call. And that's what he's doing. He's bringing it. He's still in possession of the ball. Here is Del Carril. Willington comes across. Lashes it under his pony's neck up towards Raja Abuljiban. He's been well marked here by Sheikh Ametha, who's got the ride off in, and the two of them cancel each other out. Little backhander comes in there from Panelo. Willington will have to yield here and let Manu Plaza a little bit of space to get this ball away, and he's done just that. Punches it up over the 60. Monteverde thought about it. Del Carril reaching out. Superb skills from him. He waits for the space to open up. Oh, that's good skills from Gero Del Carril, and he's cut the gap here, and Zedan are on the march once again. It's 6-4. Possession is up for grabs. Backhander comes in there, trying to set up an attack here for Zedan. But it's Monteverde, who's a fly in the ointment here for the blue shirts of Zedan. Picks it up for UAE. Crunching ride-off comes in. The ball's been nicked away, and there's another chance here, and that one's fizzed forward. And a chance here for Simon Prado. Prado pushed out of the way by young Luki Monteverde. Willington will come in and open that backhander out there, and Monteverde reads it well, puts the brakes on, cuts back in field here, and returns the favour out towards Willington. Superb teamwork here between these two. Temi Willington evades the hook there from Del Carril, and then picks up the under the neck shot. Can he switch to the near side? Thought about it, and then gets a horrible bounce, and he's over the top of the play. The attack breaks down, and turning sharply here is, well, Simon Prado trying to get possession of the ball, but Willington was well established, and the umpire's whistle has gone. There's 2 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock here in the third, and it's going to be a 60-yard hit here and a chance for UAE to go back to 3 goals ahead. Dr. A down in the pony lines there of Zedan. Emir Zedan just sitting this chucker out. Not sure if he's carrying an injury or what, but Abul Jaban, a very capable substitute. Here comes Willington. Temi goes high, looks good. Is it straight? Yes, it is. He's hoisted it high and across. And the goal judge's flag is raised. It's 7-4. And UAE, once again, 3 goals ahead. So a little bit of argy-bargy in the throw-in. Umpire's just waiting for a bit of decorum. And it's picked up by Simon Prado. Chops it forward, the young man there from Trenquilauquen, gives it to Monteverde. Monteverde comes around the corner here. Oh, look at this from the youngster. So confident on the ball, isn't he? A little show and go, and another cut shot, and he's trying to outrun Manu Plaza, and I think he has. Look at this for a play here from Monteverde. Surely not. Oh, what a goal by Luquin Monteverde. Well, I think Zedan think it's wide. It looked wide to me. The goal judge was flagging, but in fact, he has missed it wide left. What a shame. As we look at the replay, yeah, it's definitely wide. Restart here out towards Del Carril. Hedo goes low and hard. Deflected. And there's a chance here for Manu Plaza, who's got the jump on his man. He's gone past Willington. Manu Plaza back in field, but not quite the play that he wanted. And Temi Willington, once again, well positioned, solid in defence, and he gets that tail backhander up towards Panello. Panello with a little bit of time and space. He's going to do, well, he's overcomplicated it slightly. And there's 3 men come together there, and well, Manu Plaza was appealing for the foul, but eventually Willington will punch that one forward out towards Panello. Panello comes in. Abul Jaban thought about it and then thought twice. Panello's hit it straight towards Raja, and it's pinged back towards Manu Plaza. Plaza now picks up possession here for Zedan. Little glance over both shoulders. Takes the ride off and leaves the ball here for his teammate. Yes, he does. Hero de Carril now in possession of the ball here for Zedan. Under pressure from the youngster Monteverde. Largar is the call and Largar is the play. He's left it. Oh, and Monteverde was all over them, but the whistle's gone as he came in and stole the ball away from Simon Prado, and the referee didn't like it. It's going to be a halfway hit, a 5B is the technical term, from the centre of the field. And it's gone in favour of Zedan. Just 19 seconds remaining until the first hooter here at the end of the third chukker. And wow, they would love a goal here before half-time, wouldn't they, Zedan? Come in just 2 down would be, well, they'd feel an awful lot better about life. at the change. Here comes Simon Prado. Takes a tap. Del Carril goes left. Didn't quite get the angle on that, though, and Temi Willington thought about it, and look at this. Del Carril has gone straight through the lot of them, sets himself. Oh, he's absolutely launched it, and he's launched it straight through the middle of the goal. Superb stuff there from Del Carril. And it is the score that Zedan were looking for right before half-time. What an important goal that could prove to be. And at half-time here, it's 7-5.
Queremos agradecer por hacer que este evento sea maravilloso.
Welcome back, boys and girls. We're back here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for the IFZA Gold Cup 2021 clash here, and it's half-time between UAE and Zedan as we go down to the Zedan camp. And well, they'll have plenty to talk about. They've not played badly, but they find themselves here trailing by 2 goals at the half-time break as we go through the chukka by chukka. UAE 3-2 at the end of the first, and then what a good second chukka they had. They scored 3 unanswered goals, UAE, and came in 6-2 at the end of the second. Good response from Zedan there in the third chukka when they got 3 goals of their own and conceded just 1. And what an important goal that could have been there right at the end of that third chukka by Del Carril. has put them in touch here with 2 chukkers to play. As we go to the match stats, field goals, 5 apiece, throw-ins, 6-6, fouls, 7-6. No yellow cards, penalties 2 out of 2 from UAE and Zedan, none out of 3. And they both had an opportunity from the corner, which neither of them have converted. Simon Prado, the fresh face of Simon Prado down in the Zedan camp. The young man from Tranquilauquin. Getting ready for action here in this second half. Feel free to contact us on Polo Line TV. Instagram is Polo Line OK, Facebook Polo Line Int, and Twitter @Polo Line. We would love to hear from you. I know there's plenty of people tuned in to the live stream across the globe. Let us know where you're watching from, and we will try and get your messages read out in between the action. Oh, Leslie Ann Masterton Fong Lee from Jamaica. Hi, Leslie. Have not heard from you for a while. Wonderful polo player, Leslie from Jamaica. I had the pleasure of watching her play in a women's championship in England a few years back, and she certainly knows how to play the game. Great to hear from you, Leslie Ann. And we send you lots of love from Dubai to the wonderful island of Jamaica. Mariano García, saludos a Anita, Tati Bebé, Aliana y al Nino Andrés desde Al Jabtour, La Vuelta. Viene. As we see Jero de Carril getting back on his horse. He'll be ready for action. They're not going to lie down and take this easily, let me tell you. Abul Jaban is there looking menacing. And they will be up for the second half here. Plenty of time left in the match. 5 chukker match, don't forget. Just 2 goals the difference. Both of these teams needing a win. They both lost in their first games. In fact, you who have missed some of the action, match day 1, Bangash 12, IFZA 9. Habtoor got beaten by Gantut by the same score, 12 goals to 9 on match day 1. On Wednesday, second day, should I say, Dubai Wolves by Cafu 12, Zedan 7. UAE lost 8-12 to Abu Dhabi. And then Gantut 13-8 over Bangash. Habtoor yesterday beating IFZA 14-7, and our first game today was Abu Dhabi 9, Dubai Wolves by Cafu 8. So the second match here this afternoon is pretty close, and it's Penelo flying through, but he's pushed that straight towards Simon Prado, and Prado gets a chance to chop it away there with the open backhander. Out towards Del Carril. Del Carril just steadying this light chestnut pony and then trying to return a pass up towards Manu Plaza. Plaza flying through there on the chestnut. Monteverde comes through, but well, there was a cry of anguish there from Manu Plaza. Willington will come, and Willington came across the field. There was a loud blast from the umpire's whistle. As it's gone quite cloudy here in Dubai, quite strange.
The first drive-in petrol station appeared way back in 1913. It was the beginning of a new era. The car was gaining in popularity.
6 minutes and 24 seconds
Those
left on the clock
stations
here
were
in this
getting bigger,
penultimate
trying to
chukker.
keep pace with the cars coming in.
Wow.
But no matter
What a break this could be for Zedan. They've got the ball, and they're about maybe 100 yards out from that goal. It's going to be Jero de Carril having a chat here with Simon Prado. Looks like Carril is going to take the responsibility. And wow, if they can get this one, they'll be right back in the match. Oh, he's absolutely fizzed it there, and it's been blocked by Monteverde. Sheikha Matha goes up for the pass. Can he get the offload towards Her Highness? There's the pass. It's a little bit delayed, but Panelo will reach out there. He's been tagged by Del Carril. Monteverde crunches it forward back towards Panelo. It's leaking out to the right-hand side, but he will have a goal shot of some sort. Oh, he thought about it, and he got a nudge there from Del Carril just as he was about to lean out and play that next shot, and decided to try and stay in the saddle. Good work there from Manu Plaza in defence, and Panelo comes across but draws the umpire's whistle as he sweeps that one back towards goal. Well, good work there by Manu Plaza in defence. And he's earned his side a penalty deep inside their own half, but they've got possession of the ball here. And, well, this next goal you feel absolutely vital. Simon Prado under his pony's neck. Nice, clear, crisp and clean pass out towards Jero de Carril. Takes a tap. Willington's desperately trying to get across there and put pressure on the ball carrier, and he's fizzed that one down the boards. Here comes Panelo. Tail backhander coming in there towards Willington. Nice turn there from Temi Willington. Oh, he almost got his stick hook there, and well, Simon Prado was pushing Monteverde across, and in the end he had to yield, and he's left the ball here for young Monteverde. That shot's gone out to the left-hand side. I'm not sure. Well, it's landed very softly. Panelo there with a chance. Willington with a chance. Monteverde will try and get back to it. Takes the contact there from Manu Plaza and spins it around the corner, and then nudges it to his teammate. Great vision there from Monteverde. Willington now with a chance. Oh, Manu Plaza there reaching out, and he sweeps it away under his pony's neck. Panelo will have to cut. Oh, a mistake there from Panelo, and look at this. Manu Plaza is fizzing away here on the chestnut, but I'm not sure if she's got the legs, has she? Willington is bearing down on him, trying to get in on the hook. Superb hit there from Manu Plaza. He's absolutely smashed it up to the 40-yard line. Manu Plaza on the near side. Oh, it's come off the pony and gone flying across the face of goal, and it's going to run out of play there, wide left. Well, it's going to be a corner. So it was hit out by the defending player. And there's going to be an opportunity here. All is not lost for Zedan. And the way that this guy hits the ball, it's obviously well within range. There's quite a lot of angle on it, but he's been hitting it pretty well today, hasn't he, Del Carril? And he's licking his lips and teeing the ball up here. And he's got an opportunity from 60 yards. Oh, it's close. It's really close, but I think he's just missed it. Maybe a foot, maybe two wide of that left-hand post. Got plenty of contact, great elevation, but just off target, and the chance is gone. Here comes Willington. Temi, so clean and precise from the back line once again, out towards Panelo. Panelo with some time because Monteverde has got the block there. And he's left his teammate plenty of time. Punches it forward towards Sheikha Matha. Raja comes in. Superb backhander from Abul Jaban out towards the boards. A couple of players converging on that, thinking that they both got the line, but it's going to be Panelo controlling it here for the white shirts of UAE, and then thumping it forward. And look at this. Monteverde's gone beyond Jero de Carril. Abul Jaban, oh, what a play that is from Raja. He had the space, and he's absolutely crunched the ball away from the danger zone. Superb save from Raja. Takes contact there on Monteverde, and Monteverde and Del Carril come together, and there's a loud blast of the umpire's whistle. Well, look at this for some, well, this is the foul on the far side there. It looked like Jero de Carril, according to the umpires, had a near side play. He's just protesting now with Peter Wright, but it's not going to change their minds. Monteverde looked like he was established, and it's going to be a penalty force 60-yard hit to the whites of UAE. After all that wonderful defensive work from Raja Abul Jaban, it may well have come to nothing. mucho distancia también, ¿eh? Si no era tanto distancia, era foul, pero... Y más, Lukin no lo empujó tampoco, ¿eh?
No, para mí es más eso que otra cosa, porque Luquín habrá dicho le erra,
Si lo empujaba la lleva y levantó el taco, puede ser, pero estaba medio lejos. Para mí estaba muy lejos.
pero el segundo sitio, aunque está bien de derecha.
¿Allá? Sí,
El
golazo.
segundo, tiene que venir de revés.
Obviamente. 7-5. 3:30 left on the clock here in the fourth. Willington trying to get this chestnut pony to settle down. Coming in. And he's gone low. And he's fizzed it straight into Simon Prado. Backhander comes in there, and there's a chance for a counter-attack as it's chopped away out towards Manu Plaza. Plaza on the near side. Good pick up here from Manu. Willington well positioned in defence once again. Goes for the tail backhander and absolutely rips it around the corner. Nice reflexes there from Simon Prado. And then it's returned there by Panelo. Bit of up and down the field here, and possession changing hands every 5 seconds or so. But Zedan still trying to work the ball up over the halfway line. Reaching out there was Manu Plaza, and he's done well here, Manu. Oh, a miscontrol from him. Hero de Carril thumps it forward. Manu Plaza's got the jump here on Monteverde, and he's going to go past the young Argentine. Can he get this one back towards goal? It's gone a little bit high. He sets himself. Oh, he had another go at it, but he's over the top of the play. And Panelo will put the brakes on. Under pressure there from Abul Jiban, and the ball has trickled out of play. Temi Willington brings it back in here for UAE. He's looking for a teammate to get the ball to. Monteverde's there, and he's done a job here on Del Carril. The two of them are going to leave the ball for Panelo. Hit it is the call. Hero de Carril is trying to slow the play down. He's done a pretty good job of it. Heads up! As the ball is fired out of play. Possession is going to go back to the blue shirts of Zedan here, just inside their own half on the 8-second count here from Daniel Boudou. Play is called. Prado. Pass out towards, oh, good work there from Del Carril, who's timed that there. He saw Panelo coming in, he just nudged it away from him, and then he launches it, and that's a lovely pass up to the front door. This is looking very dangerous here for UAE. Oh, what a touch from Prado. Lovely polo there between Simon Prado and Hero de Carril. They've worked it perfectly, and they've cut the gap just to one. It's 7-6 with a minute remaining in the fourth. Hero de Carril getting onto that grey that's got plenty of run. We've seen that mare before. 43 seconds left here until the first bell in the fourth. And tense moments as we see Tomas Palacios arranging his next lesson. It's very tight, it's very tense here. And Zedan definitely put the cat amongst the pigeons. The bin dry camp there, Dr. A. Seems to be everywhere at the moment, Dr. A. Talking to everybody. So just waiting for young Lukin. Can someone steal a goal here before the end of this fourth chukka? Abul-Jaban didn't quite see where the ball had dropped. It had fallen nicely for him, and Temi Willington gets a near side play on it. That's gone down the boards. It was a bit grubby, but it's found Raja. Oh, and look at this. There's a chance here from Del Khalili. He's got plenty here on the grey pony. Look at this mare. She's going to open up and she's going to fly down towards that far goal. Oh, he's over the top of the play, and Willington will, well, he spoons it forward. I thought he was going to hit the backhander, and in the end, he's left the ball behind, and it's going to be picked up here by Manu Plaza. Plaza with a chance now. He's gone past Temi Willington. Manu Plaza. Oh, great defence there once again. Panello and Willington, it's chopped back infield. Manu Plaza will have a chance there, but he's down in the corner. He's got an awful lot of work to do from that position. 30-second hooter goes. Important passage of play, this one. It's flicked down towards goal. Who's got it? Monteverde comes across and chops it away from right in front of his own goal. He's over the top of the play, hooked out of it, but Willington returns it up towards the young Argentine. Superb backup work there. Terrible bounce there for Lukin. Manu Plaza's open backhander is going to find Jero de Carril, is it? No, he's going to be beaten to the ball here by Panello, and he turns it around the corner with a tail shot of his own. Oh, Simon Prado came straight in, and he's absolutely smashed the ball at his teammate. And that is just about that for the end of the fourth chukka, folks. What a great chukka of polo it was. And it's all set up for the fifth and final chukka. Just a goal the difference. Wonderful stuff from both teams. The score here at the end of the fourth: UAE 7, Zedan 6.
It's all about. Our days are busier than ever, and the world is doing everything it can to keep up. The one thing that hasn't kept up is the petrol station. The queues are still long, just as long as they were 100 years ago. In other words, we need something contactless, simpler, smarter, something like Cafu.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the fifth and final chukka. What a game we've got lined up here. 7-6 as we go to the chukka by chukka scores. UAE shading the first 3-2. They had a really good second. They came in 6-2 to the good. And then a good chukka by Zedan in the third. They pulled a few back. They got 3 goals to just 1 by UAE. And it was 7-5 at half time. No goals for UAE in the fourth, and just 1 to Zedan. It was hard fought chukka, some great polo, but just the 1 goal there. We find ourselves the start of the fifth, 7 goals to 6. Wellington and Panelo, the two 7-goal players for UAE, cantering back onto the field, ready for action. Simon Prado there, the number 4. Some wonderful shots from our airborne drone. There's the youngster, Simon Prado. I say the youngster, there's someone even younger out there. In Luquín Monteverde, just 15 years of age. Once again, showing his class. It's going to be a roll in from the center of the field. Get ready for this, ladies and gents. We are underway. And this, an important chukka of polo, no doubt about it. Both these teams scrapping away for a win. And look at this, coming around the corner. They're absolutely flying. Whoa, his stick's gone out of his hand there. Look at that. Monteverde's lost his stick as he hit that backhander, and some superb sportsmanship coming in from Simon Prado. Lovely meet there, and Del Carril has worked a good position, but Wellington flying around the corner there, gets the backhander away, and it's all happening. Del Carril chops it down towards goal as he got it. Oh, what a hit that is. Superb hit from Jero de Carril, and he's tied the game here at 7. Oh, it was lovely, wasn't it? Just lofted it over the top of those players. Picked his spot. Nice, patient, looping swing. And the ball straight through the middle. We're back underway. It's gone through the pack. It's been picked up there by Del Carril, who's absolutely on fire at the moment. But here comes Monteverde, the number 2. Chops that one back infield. Picked up by his teammate here, and breaking away with the ball is Tomas Panelo on the far side. Monteverde goes up for the pass here. He's absolutely steaming down the field, and he's fizzed it up over the 60-yard line. Raja Abul-Jiban will come back in defence and get something on it. Reaching out there is Jero de Carril, and Del Carril absolutely flying at the moment, isn't he? Look at this. He's going to try and take on Temi Wellington. Temi well positioned once again. Gets the block there on Del Carril. Panelo's tail backhander turns it around, but it's gone straight across the field, and that's allowed Manu Plaza. Parate tranquilo is the call, and that's exactly what he's done. Tranquilo, and he's stopped on the play and setting something up here for Zedan. Oh, he's hit it straight. It's hit the back of the saddle there of Temi Wellington, and it's popped down nicely here for Panelo. Panelo now up to Wellington. Wellington with a chance under his pony's neck. Didn't quite get it through, did he? Monteverde's going to make something. Oh, look at that from young Luquín. That's the pass of the day. It's an absolute beauty. And look at Panelo. He's absolutely flying down the field, and Panelo's going to get the score for UAE. Well, it looks like he's slipped there, and he's holding his shoulder. Let's hope he's not done his shoulder there on that fall. Ambulance, please. Ambulance, if you can hear me. Bottom end of the field as soon as possible, please. And, well, ambulance! Tomas Panelo there, scoring a wonderful goal. But as he crashed into the ground, it looks like he's taken all the impact on that left shoulder, and it doesn't look good. Well, if it is his last action of the game, it may well be a winning goal, although there's still plenty of time left in the match, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. The horse just slipped as he went through the goal line, celebrated the goal. Horse lost its legs, and he's gone crunching down onto that shoulder. And that looks sore. Well, he's up on his feet, which is a good sign, but he looks like he's in a lot of pain. So there's going to be a medical break here for all of our Polo Line TV viewers. We're going to go to the adverts and be back with you shortly.
The first drive-in petrol station appeared way back in 1913. It was the beginning of a new era. The car was gaining in popularity, and those stations were getting bigger, trying to keep pace with the cars coming in. But no matter how fast they grew, those queues grew faster. Fast forward to today, and in most places, queues are a thing of the past. Shops, groceries, banks, they're all available on apps, all in the interest of saving time. Because today, time is what it's all about. Our days are busier than ever, and the world is doing everything it can to keep up. The one thing that hasn't kept up is the petrol station. The queues are still long, just as long as they were 100 years ago. In other words, we need something contactless, simpler, smarter, something like Cafu.
Well, welcome back, everybody. The good news is that Tomas Panelo is back on his horse. And he's good to go after that crunching fall Scored a sensational goal, having received a pass from, well, what a pass it was from Monteverde. And he went round the corner there, celebrated the goal, and the pony just slipped. He had an absolute thumping fall, but it looks like he's good and ready to go for action. So for the benefit of our Polo Line TV viewers, I think we're going to have a replay of that tumble, as we see a few of the players getting ready to restart. Here we go. Simon Prado flying back in defence. Panelo gets the score, picks up the bouncing ball. Now look at this. He had a chance to just check the pony, celebrates the goal. The mare loses her front legs, and he's gone absolutely crunching down into the ground. You can see how much pain he's in there on that left shoulder. But thankfully, the medical staff have worked a miracle, and Panelo is good to go. So 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. UAE with a narrow advantage, 8-7. And it's bounced there nicely for Sheikha Mehta, but Raja Abul-Jiban's come up with a very nice little open backhander and turn play around here, trying to set up an attack for Zedan. Panelo, shown too much of that there to... oh, he's nicked the ball away. Look at this. Superb work. Inspired stuff here from Panelo, who's back on board and flying and cutting his way through the defence there. Eventually a swing and a miss from him. And Del Carril will put the brakes on and try and turn it around here for Zedan. Sees a player flying down the field. That's Raja switching to the... well, he thought about it. And in the end, Abul-Jiban, who pulled out of the play, but Willington had to keep his eyes on him. And it could well be an intimidation that the umpires have blown here. Temi Willington with no chance of playing the ball there as Raja pulls out of the play. It was all a bit too close for comfort, and it's going to be a spot hit in favour of UAE. The two 7-goal players for UAE just teeing the ball up and having a chat, hatching a plan. Messages coming in from Lydia Gillett. Chilly Cheltenham, England. Enjoy the heat. From Lydia. Shot comes in from Temi Willington. Didn't seem to get much on it, but he's found Monteverde. Monteverde with a clever little pass. Oh, what a clever pass that was. A short pass towards Panelo, but he's left the ball behind, and Zedan with a chance to clear. Huge ride-off coming in there from Lukin. Look at the horsepower there from Monteverde, and a loud blast of the umpire's whistle as Gerardo de Carril came in for a piece of the action. What a big bump that was. The two horses absolutely flying into each other. And the umpires are marching over to the penalty 4 spot. It's going to be a 60-yard hit and a chance here for Temi Willington. Bishan Singh says good. 3 thumbs up. He's watching on Polo Line. John Mugambi, Leslie Ann Masterton Fongley from Kenya, my friend, and pouring with rain. He's sending his love to Leslie Ann, who's in Jamaica. Lydia Gillett says, great commentary, by the way. Thank you so much. Nice to hear from you. As Willington comes in off a long run up here. Couple of practice swings on the chestnut. What can Temi do here from 60? Oh, he's got that horribly wrong. It's gone out to the right-hand side. Can Panelo try and turn it back towards goal? He's nicked the ball back here. Panelo, look at this. He's come through the whole lot of them. Oh, that's superb work. He's left it, and he's been hooked right on the goal line. There's a cry of anguish. The whistle's gone. And let's see what our umpire, Peter Wright, has seen here. This is absolutely vital. Well, it looks like it's going to be a penalty too. Spot or 30. They're going to take the spot because it's about, well, there's a bit of angle on it, but it's about 10 yards out from the goal. And Temi Willington's going to circle around and walk into this one and just stroke it across the goal line. In fact, he bashes it across the goal line. And he's got the score. Important stuff for UAE. 2-goal cushion here with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock in the fifth. And the score is 9-7. Message coming in from Kate Finley. Come on, Zedan, cheering you all on from Forte di Marmi, Italy. You've got this, from Kate. A Zedan fan coming in from Italy and sending her love to the Zedan team. Well, they need your love at the moment. They're trailing by 2. Where's that one gone? Swing and a hook there from Abul Jiban. Flying through there is Herrera Kelly. Not quite sure why Temi was a little bit tentative there, but he's got, Panelo's punched that backhander and he's hit it straight there at Del Carril. He's taken it. And, well, he looks injured here, Del Carril. And he is injured. That backhander went straight into his arm or his shoulder. And he's got a dead arm. And let's hope it's nothing more than that, as Panelo comes across and shows him a little bit of sympathy. As we look at the replay, the backhander straight into Del Carril. Looks like he's okay. It's one of those, maybe hit a nerve. And he's going to need a bit of time to get his arm working again. So, tense moments here in the fifth. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Del Carril's going to go and get some attention from the ambulance. He's a little bit sore. Lucas Monteverde looking a little bit more relaxed about life now than he would have been about 5 or 6 minutes ago. He sees his team edging ahead here. They're 9-7. But to be fair, he always looks relaxed. Peter Wright just explaining to Temi Willington why he didn't blow the whistle. There's Benja Panelo in the UAE camp today. The hired assassin playing for Bangash, working for UAE. Well, Thomas Panelo looks all right now, doesn't he? After that crunching fall. He's come back onto the field and he's been inspired since that tumble. Looks like Hero is good, and we are almost set and ready to go. What have Zedan got left in the tank? Still 2.5 minutes remaining here. And the ball's been given back by Temi Willington in a sporting fashion, though he did hit it quite a long way. And it's picked up by Simon Prado. Prado fizzes one forward. Willington well positioned once again. Looks over his shoulder, realizes that Monteverde is turning for the tail backhander. Good work there from Monteverde. And, well, Temi Willington, the whistle's gone. The clock will stop with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And this penalty can only be going one way. And it's going to be an opportunity, and a very important one for Zedan. It's a 40. Well, Simon Prado is there teeing the ball up. Del Carril's just got that injury to his arm, so he may be passing over the penalty duties here to the young Argentine. What a responsibility for the man here from Tranquilauquin. 40-yard hit, absolutely vital. Oh, it's a bit grubby, and he didn't get the call. Look at that from Monteverde, plucks it out of the air there on the head-to-head play and then pushes it back towards Panelo. Panelo windmilling and coming around the corner. Look at the horse there. What a wonderful athlete that pony is, as he left the ball behind and then leant back and picked it up, and he's flying down the field here, and this could seal the deal here. Panelo opens up towards goal. Oh, he's overcooked the angle and he's fizzed it across the face, and it's wide to the left. Well, I don't think they'll mind too much. They've got the ball down at the right end of the field. As far as UAE are concerned, they're 2 goals to the good, and Zedan are a long way from that top goal. Simon Prado goes out towards Hero Del Carril on the grey pony, trying to launch an attack here for Zedan. Good little show and go there from Hero Del Carril, and he's gone past Panelo. Up to the halfway line, but he's tucked away on the boards there, and his time is of the essence. There's just 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the match. He's got to make this one count. Of course he has. He's working his way through the traffic, but eventually gets tagged there by Temi Willington. Willington's backhander will turn it around here, and going back in defence here for Zedan and opening a backhander up of his own, and nicely played there was Manu Plaza. Oh, look at this from Prado. Prado loops one up towards goal. Going back here is Sheikha Mehta. Oh, what a play that is from Sheikha Mehta. An incredible backhander up towards Monteverde, and she might well have just saved the day here for UAE. Monteverde nudging it forward under pressure there from Manu Plaza, and eventually Panelo gets the ball and just crunches it out of play on the far side, and well, he won't mind too much about that. The clock is ticking away and there's just 33 seconds remaining, and what an incredible bit of defensive play there by Sheikha Mehta. Simon Prado launches it towards goal. He has to. He's got no time whatsoever. They're desperately trying to get one here. And Manu Plaza drops in front of Temi Willington. And the whistle's gone. And I think that is pretty much that, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9-7. And it's going to be a spot hit here in favour of UAE. Willington circles around, knowing that he's got this one in the bag. He takes a tap. He's going to wind down the clock. He smashes it forward anywhere down there. Will do. Panelo comes in. And Hero de Carril round the corner on the grey. He's going to try and shoot from there, surely. That looks pretty good to me. Has he got it? Oh, what a lovely hit that is. What a lovely goal just before the hooter. He absolutely smashed it over the line. What a great game of polo. And it has ended with a loser. Of course it has, but it's sad to see them lose. They were absolutely brilliant, Zedan, and they hung on in there for so long. But in the end, the final score, UAE 9, Zedan 8. Players just shaking hands there with the referees. We finished quite late here. It's almost dark. Strange cloudy day here in Dubai, but the polo has shown us the light. We've had 2 great games. As we look at the score, chukka by chukka. UAE 3-2 at the end of the first, and then a very good chukka for UAE in the second. They were 3 goals unreplied and came in 6-2. At half-time, it was 7-5 in favour of the Whites. Good chukka by Zedan. Just that one chukka in the fourth, one goal, should I say, in the fourth chukka by Zedan. They closed the gap, 7-6. And then the game was tied. And then pulling away at the end, UAE, and a superb goal by Hero de Carril right at the death, cutting the gap. And the score in the end, the difference was just 1, 9-8. Congratulations coming in there to young Luqui Monteverde from Hasso Croto, Benja Panelo, and his papa. Nice hug there from Dad. Well played, son. Well played. You're almost as good as I was, but you've got a while to go. He's certainly learning the game very fast, isn't he? Young Luki Monteverde. Temi Willington, so solid at the back. Great captain. And you could hear him shouting and organising his team at the right time. Willington held it all together today. And they know how important that win was for them, having lost their first game. They're right back in it. Smiles all round down in the UAE camp. Monteverde with some congratulations there towards Guillermo Willington. So we will be back for more action next week in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. That concludes our match day 4 here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club as we go to the match stats. UAE field goals 5, Zedan 8, throw-ins 7 to 10 in Zedan's favour. Fouls committed pretty even, 9 by UAE, 11 by Zedan, no yellow cards in the game. Penalties, well, a bit scratchy, 3 out of 5 for UAE. And look at that, Zedan, none out of 4. Safety penalties, UAE missing their one opportunity and Zedan putting both of theirs wide of the target. We go to our best goals of the game. What have we got? Oh, this was Manu Plaza scything his way through the defence. Wonderful stuff from him. And here is Gerardo Carril. He had a great game, didn't he? Absolutely superb stuff. Looping that one over the top of Temi Willington. Great lofted shot towards goal. Here's Tomas Penello just before his fall, receiving that pass from Luquín Monteverde. What a great pass that was under his pony's neck. And look at the tumble there. He went down like a ton of bricks right onto that left-hand shoulder, and I was surprised to see him get back up and continue playing, to be honest. He looks like he's in a lot of pain there. Nasty fall as the pony slips. And, well, it looks like he's put his shoulder out. But anyway, he looks okay now. All smiles from Tomas Penello. He got back on board and finished the game and got the victory there for UAE. So that's pretty much it from our broadcast here from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. Please tune in and join us for Monday, the 22nd of February. The 2 p.m. clash will be IFZA Mara taking on Gantut. And at 4 o'clock, we will have Habtoor Polo taking on Bangash. That's Monday, the 22nd, back here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for more action from the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. Until then, it's goodbye from Dubai.